Hi buddy, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5 Episode 4 on TerraFirmaCraft Reloaded with me, Sid. Man, this gets more and more of a mouthful every time we add a mod to it. I've waited till the morning. We do need to have a little snack on something. What shall we? We'll go for some peanuts, I think. And we need to top off our hoofer thing. What's my jig? Hoofer thing, what's my jig? There you go. The English is strong with this one. I'd like to actually cut that up as well, because we're going to need it to make that. Ooh, that's not what I wanted then. Okay, what was I after? I was after some more of this sycamore. There's a creeper over there. I need to get fluid basically, and I need to get some more dirt to fill in this, but what I am thinking is about here. We're going to ash. We're going to come down. Oh, we can't do that easily, can I? Right, hang on. I need to rethink this carefully. I've kind of trapped myself. It won't be a problem the moment I've made myself a pick. But right now, it is somewhat problematic because I can't actually pick out the things. And I realise this is ugly. It's not the nicest of things in the world to look at and yada yada. It is what it is. Which is basically spider-proof and a defensible point. I can't get water from there. In the world. Now I really need to go and get some more. I think it was sycamore. I think it was. We'll find out. It wasn't. I think it was that one. Oh, hello. Somebody died there. I think it was one of those we want. Yeah, we get some of that. I need some more clay. I definitely need more logs anyway, so I'll get a couple of lots of logs. We could do with finding clay in the area. That would be really, really useful. Yeah. Which is, of course, also easier said than done. Take a little bit more sycamore. And we need to get the fire pit going to make ourselves a pick. Because once we've got a pick, then we can actually do something. Well, we can do many things. So there's a temptation here for me to move ahead and actually go in for a chisel, because I want to build a shelter on my little island, which is over. I don't know if I've put a marker on it yet. Let me just. I'll leave those because it's not summer, it's not autumn yet, so food in the ground stays fresh, and I don't need it right now. What I need is clay. Oh, right, there's a. I just saw there is a spectral guardian over there. Yeah, you can see the altar is doing the spectral guardian animation thing that it does for those. Where is there some clay? Just, you know what, I've been finding it left, right and centre as I've been going along, and I've kind of gone, there'll be plenty of clay, I'll be fine. And these lighting glitches are a bit odd as well, aren't they? And now when I want some, of course I can't find it. Damn it. Okay, well, not a problem. I'm going to continue looking around, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Found some. Thankfully. I don't need a vast amount. I'll just get maybe a stack. That should be sufficient. Again, there's melons over here. I will leave these in the ground. I don't desperately need the food right now. And this gives us the option now to make a fire pit. Now, I could have made the fire pit with one item in it. You know, let's not forget that option. It was actually an option. But, yeah, we're also going to need clay for a clay oven from the... Will you shush, please? Birds. I should probably chop that down as well. So anyway, That's good news. We found clay. I will grab that and a few other supplies, some more hay and stuff like that, straw, and we'll get the fire pit going. Why you no work? Is it because it might have decayed? There we go. We'll have that hickory as well. Right. Yeah, I need to get on. Back in a bit. Alright, what time are we at? I want to set the fire pit running quite late, but to do that I've got most of what we need. I need a little bit more clay, and we are going to make ourselves... I think I'm going to make a clay vessel actually. Oh no, there. Let's keep it. We can... we've probably got enough wood for 2 fire pits actually, so we'll do that anyway. Yeah, I'm forgetting myself. So we're going to need you. And another one of you, and one more. Yeah, one more of those. I've noticed X Nilo is in this as well. Oh damn, there we go. I'm getting carried away. Now I realised I have left one point of this which is not spider proof, so that is a thing to be aware of. Doesn't really matter desperately, but did I pick up the... I meant realise that I'd left torches. No, I did pick them all up. Yeah, torches burn out, obviously, as you'll know if you play TerraFirmaCraft, and oh, I know what I haven't done. It's all right. I need to get this done quickly, so let's get that in. That is a spare. That goes in there. I need to go and grab 10 copper from wherever it's stored. Hang on, I've got my 10 copper. I need an empty ceramic vessel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get these going and cooking, because the sooner they're cooking, the sooner they are done. So let's fill that with that and that one, and then we shall go, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've got a little bit of hickory, and then we should be good to drop you on there. And yeah, they're doing excellent. Right, well, I am stuck here for the evening, so I will see you in the morning. Alright, the pit kiln has finished, so we need to definitely go and get that. Should have copper in it, and we need to get that. I'm not worried about any of the rest of it. That's all pointless stuff, but at least now we should be able to go and do that, and that leaves us a copper pick, which starts to make a huge difference to our life going forward. So we can definitely move into I'm not going to disable that. There is a certain amount of, I suppose, glory hounding off of that one. It's like, look at me, I have done such and such a thing. I'm just not sure here. Does that fit in there? It does. So, right, that's fine. So, I need to, first things first, we need to put a flag down here called, I'll call it temp home in purple, and then we need to just go down, because I did get another temp home which we will remove and close that. So this is where we are living for the time being, and we are just waiting on these guys to go away. Now, one thing I did think is we definitely need to get some deer pelts or something going at some point. So I'm going to take you and go, right, I'm trying to remember, javelin head is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, like that. So 1, like that. Let's make myself a few of those, I think. Damn, I cocked that one up. Okay, it doesn't matter, it's only stone. Two. Yeah, because we're gonna, when we find sheep, we're gonna have to butcher the damn things, and it's actually pretty easy to remember when you think of it in terms of just take out the three of the corners. You have a rock. You make me some javelins. Right, it's a long time since I've had to use primitive tools like this. And I missed. Damn it. Got him. Need more javelins though. I've run out of javelin tech. Right, let's... Hi. You want to come and play? And again, gotcha. Gimme. How many javelins did I just get back? I don't know. Oh, one. Oh, there's another one. I don't know where the last one's gone though. But more importantly, we have just picked up everything, haven't I? There it is. I see it. More importantly, we got our first experience, which will go ultimately to getting us more life. Now we need to... what do I want to do? First things first, I need to go and see about... So what I'm thinking is around about here actually. It's a nice place. And like that. And like that, we're going to get a cascade of dirt come down. Or not. Ah, yeah. You crafty little get you. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have basically a ladder that goes down out of there and into the well, it's probably easier if I show you. Let me have a look. So we should have some... I need a sycamore. I used all my sycamore. Oh god. I'll be back in a moment once I've been and collected some more sycamore logs. Alright, because some smooth stone is useful here, I'm going to get a few blocks of that by taking out this lump of rock here. If you've not done this before, it's fairly simple. If you take all the supports out from a smooth stone, the block drops and you get a smooth stone block, which is quite useful when you're taking these things down. Because one, you only it's a kind of a double whammy if you like, because you get 2 blocks destroyed for the price of 1. In terms of pickaxe durability, and yeah, I mean it's just generally good. I thought I'd brought some sand down to fill that hole, but obviously I hadn't. And then we'll just take these out of the mix. Now at this stage we still haven't got anywhere to live. We have taken this out. That we are now secure on all sides. What we haven't got is any easy means in. It is obviously very dark. I should actually, let me just check what my brightness settings are. We should take them to bright. That makes this video at least that little bit more watchable. And we can fill this hole in here. If I could see it, we would anyway. This improved darkness is really quite scary when you get down to it. Right, so right now we are here. We've got a thing full of things, seeds and stuff and flax and all sorts of good stuff like that. So we need to do several things. First things first, we need to sort out and empty the inventory from this into more permanent storage. Probably want to take some thatch with us, some bits and pieces with us for security purposes, but for the sake of argument here, I'm just going to seal that actually, just so it doesn't fill. Doesn't matter if it rains; we'll get fresh water in there, which means we're good. Yeah. So we need to definitely do something with our log and storage situation. Damn it, storage situation. We're waiting for the morning to come so we could move on. I need to go down and find more minerals, I think, and possibly more iron. Hopefully some more resources. That's always good. So we'll just put those there. We've got all of that sand going on. We've got some more planks, so I need to unplankify, get those to make a chest. And shall we unplankify a couple of those as well, and we'll have another chest as well. In fact, we can probably turn you into a double chest, can't we? We'll keep that with us. Leave that. We'll leave the dirt. We'll leave those. And what we need to do now is just sort ourselves out. So let me just do that quickly, and I'll be back in a second. All right, another day. I have got everything ready. This is all crap. This is our seeds that we picked up. This is ready to go. I've got some food sliced up and kept in there just to keep it a little bit longer. And I've made some stone javelin heads. Now I have just seen a worrying message, and that was that sickly zombie. Now that is usually the message you get from the, and I can't remember the name of the actual mod, but it's the ones where you get the venomous zombie and aggressive zombie, and basically the critters have character. We need a barrel of water, and we also need to drink some water, and then we can head back up and go. This is, yeah, you know what, this is not any great feat of building, but this is episode 4 or 5 where we're not doing bad. Unseal, bang, seal. That should output jute fibre, which will come in handy. We could do with some more jute, and to that end we are going to take you and we're going to go on a little boat ride, and we're going to go and see. I love the fact that I can get down there with a barrel strapped to my back. I think that's brilliant. I'm so easily pleased. There are crops coming in at the moment, which are things. So what we're going to do, we've covered or searched quite a bit of this area. I'm just going to quickly scoot down to here, and then we'll have a better look around. Because we've kind of done around, not necessarily around all of this tree, but yeah, bits and pieces of this, and we'll see how we go. But if we do have, I can't remember the mod. It's such a long time since I've played in 1.7 with some of these vicious, nasty mods that we had. But yeah, they can. Some of the boss zombies can be absolutely vicious as hell. So that is a thing that we have to be aware of, and what we're looking for now is mineral resources. I am going to grab these just because they're a little bit further. When they're really close to the base, I don't mind leaving them in the ground. This is, yeah, I suppose it's close enough, but you know, it's not so close that you just go, oh, I'm hungry, let me hello cow, let me just wander down there and thing. That cow is actually fairly close to home. I would prefer, well, it's close to this home. If this stays home, this is only a temporary home obviously, so I suppose you're male. Please excuse me if I start looking at cow butts to work out whether they've got udders or not. You are also male. Damn it. You're going to take some killing, aren't you? Get my butchery skill up as well while we're at it. That broke. Oh dear. Lag. And cow bladder, suet, bones, large hide, and some beef. That is excellent. I'm going to need to make more javelins, of course. Now, I'm not going to kill the other cow. One will be enough. But it just gives me another alternative food source to play with. I'm going to have to look at the hives at some point and find out what they're all about. But right now, we are just going to stink of garlic. And the monsters will stay away from us because we will smell of garlic. That's the idea. What are you? Walnut log. There are lots of cattle, so I don't need to feel guilty about killing that one. Celery. Yeah, we need mineral resources, and we need sheeps or string. I'm not going to get any more of those. There's loads of food. We are set in this area for the time being. Yeah, mineral resources. I'm going to keep looking. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I've not gone very far, and I have already found probably one of the second most important finds of the series, and that is silver. So we've now got everything we need to reach the end game ores. What we don't bloody well have is everything we need to reach the early stage ores, which is being a pain. Limonite ? Save, close. I'm not going to mark. There's obviously. I suppose we should mark quartz on as well. Quartz ? But yeah, we're kind of steadily ticking along, trying to find a way. No, we haven't actually gone very far at all before we found all of those, which was kind of nice. But what would be really nice would be just some more copper. Bismuth would be nice as well. Stuff to make actual alloys would be really cool. Jute would also be nice. So we'll have those. Oh, damn it. And we'll definitely have this, because we can use the jute for a great many things. But I have a few uses in mind. I also need to... That's got food in it. Let's go and get rid of some bits and pieces. Jute seeds. I can't put you in. That and that can go in, however. We'll keep hold of the jute out of the mix. And we'll seal. And we'll carry on rocking. Right, I'm going to keep looking. Back in a bit. If you're caught outside at night and you've got nowhere to safely go and you're near an ocean and you have a boat, just sail out into the middle of the ocean. Works every time. And there we go. I think I might make that my thumbnail unless I get something better. But sunrise on the ocean, which means that we should be okay to head in and start heading towards... Right, there's a zombie there. The only problem is if you head in too soon, you're going to end up getting bitten. Quite literally in the case of a zombie. It's very bitey, the average zombies. They're kind of bitey individuals, really. And yeah, you don't really want to run. But just hovering off the coast like that has meant that I can... I'm going to go try and get some more... Oh, damn, he died. Oh, well, I'm not going to try and get some more levels. What I am going to do is see... Have we got anything that looks like fresh water around here before I drink? I will eat, however. Now, I'm over here. I've come across from the island that we were on to back to the mainland for this. But I want to just go through and clear that bit of unexplored territory as well. Just want to see if I can get some. I've got 2 jugs of fresh water, so it's not a major problem. I'm not going to get excited about bauxite. Still not going to get excited about bauxite, I should say. There are many things to get excited about. Bauxite is not one of them right now. And apparently a lot of these ores that are reporting as not useful are actually not useful. What was that I saw over there? Jesus, silver. You have any idea how rare silver is? It is usually the stumbling block between moving from, I think, is it black steel to blue and red steel? It might even be black steel. I need to let me just have a look. Steel. I'm fairly certain it was red steel. I'm pretty certain it was. High carbon red steel is black steel, and weak red steel, that was rose gold, brass and thing. And rose gold is, no, maybe it's not. Maybe was it the black steel then? I know it's in uses in weak steel and pig iron. It's in there. It's rare. You need it, and typically it is going to be one of the things that you're going to have you pulling your hair out looking for. That and nickel. And yeah, that's a thing. Now I'm not drinking until I found a water source, but right now what I want to do is try and just see, well, I'll say unveil this bit of the terrain and see if there's any more ores. I know where there is that poor copper, which I don't mind poor copper. I mean, you know, given a toss up between no copper and poor copper, I'll take poor copper every day. Some limonite shards down there, so that's interesting and possibly worth noting on there, but nothing. I'm gonna guess there'll be limonite shards up here somewhere. Hello, limonite shards, where are you? On the other side. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking, and I shall be back in a little while. Well, we found the surface copper. I don't know how much we're going to get, because there's not a huge amount actually here, but it must be more than that kicking around in this cliff face. I can't believe there's also something there. I'm not entirely sure what that is. And at the moment we've not even got an ingot's worth there. That's only 60 units if it's poor, which thing. So there we go. I'm going to play the dangerous game, and in fact I'm tempted to try and collapse this cliff a little bit, like so. Come on, collapse. Oh, good grief. What do I have to do to get this thing to collapse? Well, we found the vein, and while I'm mining the actual ore, we should be safe. I don't want to stay in there though, because it's not going to be safe overnight. I need to find somewhere safe to hide for the night time. What is that? That's just, I'm curious what that is. Sphalerite, okay. Well, it's useful by any stretch of the imagination. I am going to mark it on the map as surface sphalerite 25. Just because that's my notation. Tells me what quality it is. It's here. Yeah, there's plenty, so we'll be able to find it. I'm trying to remember what I use that for, but yeah. Sphalerite is used for making zinc, and that makes brass and bismuth bronze with bismuth, so it's going to be very useful later. Right now, not so useful, but you know, it is what it is. Right, let's put another poke hole in, see whether we can find some more. There's some. So yeah, when you're working, it's as easy just to stand well back and try and collapse the thing. You might lose the odd bit of ore, but you're not going to lose a lot. And when it's poor like this and you just try to make the best of a bad job, you know, you're not going to really lose anything if you accidentally cause a cave-in, which of course you're going to ultimately, like that. But early doors, yeah, it's not a problem once we're in anyway. So what we got there? 15. We need 10 for 150. I need 20 for 300, which is 3 tools worth. Yeah, we're getting there. We do, however, need to get ourselves put away for the night somewhere safe, and I don't want to be right near that big old tree. Well, I don't want to be in it. I wonder whether I can just hold up on the top of this thing here. That might work. And yeah. Okay, leave it with me. I shall be back in a mo. Alright, we've got a reasonable amount of copper, enough to get us started if nothing else. I'm just trying to check out these cliff faces as we walk across. There's surface coal and bauxite over that way. I haven't labelled the bauxite because until we have a use for bauxite, I don't see any. And plus, it is like so common, it's untrue. Not that I'm being like a mineral snob or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm not using that. That is common. I will only use the finest and rarest of minerals. No, I'm just, you know, saying that it's not going to be difficult to find. Anyway, so on with that, we're going to try and let's see where we are. We're here. I want to try and work out how I get back around to here. Do I have to go all the way around? I'm going to try and unveil that little bit of map there. The importance of opening map sections up in early TFC, it cannot be stressed, because you're going to be spending a lot of time travelling around trying to find places to be, trying to find places to get back to, trying to find places where you can pick up new resources, whether it be, you know, sheep or clay or whatever metal it might be you're after. So you really do need to keep this map going. Now obviously in normal TFC you don't have the map. This is obviously in a pack, so and to be honest, I honestly now I don't think I would even contemplate playing TFC without some kind of map mod, whether it's Antique Atlas, whatever it is. Without that ability to see where you've been, where you're going and what you're doing, it would not be entertaining. I think is probably the fairest way of describing that. It would be really hard, and I've done it. I have played TFC without map mods, and it is really hard. I mean, it's supposed to be really hard. It's TFC, but you know where I'm going here. It's there's hard to the point of not being fun, I think is the way. Now that is a spider tree, so we'll avoid that. But I'm wondering if can I get straight across here before night falls, or am I going to have to hide? I don't think I can, you know. I think I'm going to struggle. It's not ideal terrain. Oh god, and there's a ravine in the way. Yeah, I think what we shall do is where am I actually? Oh, we're not that far away, but it's far enough that I wouldn't want to try and do it. I'm going to boat round, I think. Take the opportunity, and obviously we're going to need that, especially we got somebody interested in us very early on at the nightfall, so we'll see what's what in the terms of this landmass and see where it goes and what. Load, let's not sail right into some beach though. And hopefully next time you see me, we'll be back at our little secure island, and then we can next episode make a start with things like, you know, chisels and axe and all those good things that just make life so easy. Yeah, so I will be back in a little while. Alright, well, we made it back. I did a little bit more hunting while I was out, so I've got a deer bladder, more importantly I've got some sinew, we've got seeds, we've got some more jute. Hopefully the jute has finished, so we can obviously get some more jute running. More importantly, I've got tetrahedrite, and I did get some sphalerite while I was there, so I'll just pop that down on the ground for a second. These need to be cooked, ideally, so let us just quickly get a fire pit going, so we can... I think there was 3 there. Come on. Come on. No, back there. There was 3 there. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. And then it breaks. Okay, let's try that again. Get some logs in, and we'll cook up that beef and that venison. I've got some more hide, which kind of goes in hand with the hide we've got here. So yeah, we've done pretty reasonable, really. We got, as I said, I think we got some more jute somewhere. Did I get more jute? Yeah, 8. So that takes us to another 14 jute, which is, it's not brilliant, but you know, it's better than a kick in the face. Now we do need to... I've got marble rock. That is not being used for that. That is going in there. Okay, you're rare. They're not quite where I want you done yet. I'm a medium rare person, so there you go. We'll have that medium rare, and yeah, we've got, as I say, some of that going on. We've got some large cow hide, deer hide, more dirt, more of those. Got the jute. How are you doing? Medium, that'll do me. And we'll pop those logs out and we'll stick them down there. Lovely. So we're in a slightly better position than we were when we started. We've actually got some more food, more things to play with, and more jute to do stuff with. Now jute, 12 of those will make a burlap sack, so burlap cloth I should say, and a burlap cloth can be used to make, let's get the thing and the thing, well, a backpack. Once we've got steel, that's not happening anytime soon, but it can be used to make a bed, which means we can set a spawn and the world will be good and happy. We can't do carpet. Oh, interesting, carpenter's blocks are in but gated behind stuff. Anyway, with that in mind, in fact we can actually set that running now. If I go and find my jute, where are you, jute? There you go, jute. Get the jute, put the jute in the thing, seal it up, and what was in there? A wheat and stuff. Wheat seeds and wheat, which of course we can process on here, and until we've got grains. But the really important thing right now is we have got a home. We need to build something to a little place to live in here and safe. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching guys, bye for now.